What's the difference in driving to the basket, trying to score, and not trying to just draw a foul?
I think if you drive trying to score, you're trying to embrace the contact first or initiate the contact, and then just driving to score is just trying to figure out a way to get it into the rim.
Julian, you're 7 regular season games in your career now. Has anything surprised you? Has the adjustment been what you thought it would be? Easier, harder?
Yeah, it's been pretty much what I thought it would be, but it's been fun nonetheless. I really enjoy getting the chance to play with the guys, going out every night, playing in front of the fans. It's really been fun.
Have you got to the point where you enjoy playing defense and trying to meet the standard that Rick has on the defensive end?
Yeah, I have. He holds everybody to that high standard on the defensive end. It's something that I think I had to adjust to, but I think I did a good job with it. I'm doing a good job with it.
On defense, when you know that Jonas is behind you, how comforting is that if something goes wrong, that he's kind of sitting back there?
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's good to know that because I know if somebody gets past, they're going to have trouble with me and him at the rim, for sure.
Keeping it on the Jonas theme, what's it like in practice driving to the basket, trying to score when Jonas is protecting the rim?
It's tough. It's as tough as you would think. He does a good job, holding it down in the paint, altering shots, making it tough on guys. So it's about as tough as you would think.
You guys played 3 games in 3 days last week. Do you feel like you're kind of settled into your rhythm a little bit more?
Yeah, I think we're starting to get into it more as we play a lot more. So I think as long as we keep playing, we'll keep getting into the rhythm.
Just a short time into your career at UT, since you stepped foot on campus, where do you see yourself now as opposed to where you were then?
I think I've grown in a lot of areas on and off the court, matured a lot more. In terms of basketball, just getting a lot of college reps in practice and then in the games, there's always room for improvement. So just getting better every day, bringing it every day as much as I can. That's pretty much all the improvement.
That USC game, just offensively, rebounding, everything you were able to do, how much fun was that for you to really settle into that role, and how tired were you in overtime?
Well, first question, it was fun. It's always fun when you're playing good. The crowd was really in it. That tournament was a big tournament for us, I think. And then the overtime, it was a little tiring, but not that much. In practice, we usually always go like that. A lot of running, so we get used to it.
How did last week's tournament kind of affect this team?
I think last week's tournament was good for us. It was good for us to get that championship. I think we just try to approach every game as a championship game. Everybody played hard, did what they were supposed to do on the offensive end and defensive end. And, I think it just affected us in a positive way.
Julian, in terms of playing defense at this level, like the specifics of it, the X's and O's, all the different things that go into it, how much more complex is it than it was for you before you got here, and how much of a surprise has it been, if any?
It hasn't been as complex because some of the stuff, the concepts is the same, like gap defense, being on the white line. That's kind of was the same for me last year at prep school, but in terms of like coverages on like ball screens and stuff, that's a little different. So that's been probably the biggest adjustment.
Anything else for Julian? Julian, thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.